Bismillah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Ayat number 28, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَاصْبِرْ نَفْسَكَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ رَبَّهُمْ بِالْغَدَاةِ وَالْعَشِيِّ يُرِيدُونَ وَجْهَهُ وَلَا تَعْدُ عَيْنَاكَ عَنْهُمْ تُرِيدُ زِينَةَ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَلَا تُطِعْ مَنْ أَغْفَلْنَا قَلْبَهُ عَنْ ذِكْرِنَا وَاتَّبَعَ هَوَاهُ وَكَانَ أَمْرُهُ فُرْطًا. And keep yourself patient by being with those who call upon their Lord in the morning and in the evening, seeking His countenance. And let not your eyes pass beyond them, desiring the adornments of the worldly life, and do not obey the one whose heart we have made heedless of our remembrance, and who follows his desire, and whose affair is ever in neglect. Ayat number 28, there's a command from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep the company of righteous. i.e., who's your circle? Who are those that you're sitting with? Make sure those that you are sitting with are the salihin, those that are righteous, and stay away and avoid those that are ghafilin, those that are neglectful and absent-minded of the remembrance of Allah. So this is a command from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, مَا الَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ رَبَّهُمْ بِالْغَدَاةِ وَالْعَشِيِّ. Who are those that call upon their Lord in the morning and in the evening, the two parts of the day, the beginning, early part, and the ending part? And this means the 5 salawat, as is mentioned by some of the scholars of Tafsir, i.e., or it's generally meaning dua. Dua, generally those that supplicate Allah. They are the poor from amongst the Muslims, the people of the masjid, Ashab al-Suffah, those that, like Bilal, like Abu Hurairah, the kuffar of the Quraysh, the leaders of the kuffar of the Quraysh, they used to come to the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and say to him, because they're rich and they're wealthy, they got dunya. They come to the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and say, get rid of these people who are around you, these poor masakin people, these poor people, and we're going to then sit with you, we're going to follow you, and we're leaders, loads of people follow you when they see us sitting with you. This is their arrogance and their pride. They think because they are people of dunya, means wherever they go, people are going to go with them. This is their arrogance and their pride. So then the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this ayat was revealed. وَاصْبِرْ نَفْسَكَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ رَبَّهُمْ بِالْغَدَاةِ وَالْعَشِيِّ يُرِيدُونَ وَجْهَهُ. They're the ones that seeking the pleasure of Allah. وَلَا تَعْدُ عَيْنَاكَ عَنْهُمْ تُرِيدُ زِينَةَ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا. And don't let your eyes pass beyond them, i.e., don't distance them from you. Don't distance them from you for the sake of some worldly benefit. And this is important, that a person has to stay with those. Don't be chasing after worldly benefit. Stay with the truth. Stay with the truth. Don't follow those that are absent-minded of the remembrance of Allah and they're following their shahawat, their desires, their worldly things. Then it says, for example, وَقُلِ الْحَقُّ مِنْ رَبِّكُمْ. Say, the truth is from your Lord. فَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيُؤْمِنْ وَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيَكْفُرْ. Whoever wills, let him believe. And whoever wills, let him disbelieve. إِنَّا أَعْتَدْنَا لِلظَّالِمِينَ نَارًا أَحَاطَ بِهِمْ سُرَادِقُهَا. Verily, we have prepared for the wrongdoers a fire whose walls will surround them. وَإِن يَسْتَغِيثُوا يُغَاثُوا بِمَاءٍ كَالْمُحْلِ يَشْوِي الْوُجُوهِ. And if they call for relief, they will be relieved with water which is like murky oil which will scald their faces. بِئْسَ الشَّرَابُ وَسَاءَتْ مُرْتَفَقًا. Wretched is the drink, and evil is the resting place. This ayah, it speaks about the end result of the zalimun, those who are wrongdoers, those that transgress beyond the boundaries, those that are disbelievers, i.e., they're the ones whose hearts are negligent and in a state of ghafla, which is absent-mindedness of the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They don't make dhikr of Allah. They don't, and the truth is from Allah, is not from them. The previous ayah, get rid of the poor people, and we'll come and sit with you, and then people will follow you, as if they're the carriers of the truth. They're not the carriers of the truth. وَقُلِ الْحَقُّ مِنْ رَبِّكُمْ. Say the truth is from your Lord. So, if you want to believe, and if you want to disbelieve, but the punishment for the disbelievers is the following, right? So, it's not a case of I'm going to make a sit-in specific for you because you're rich and you have dunya, just to make you, people follow you or as you claim, and push aside the poor and the ones that are already believers, already supplicating Allah in the morning, staying in the masjid, leaving off the dunya, so they can remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, waiting from one prayer to another prayer, not chasing after wealth and dunya. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions the believers, what's their result and what's their path. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ إِنَّا لَا نُضِيعُ أَجْرَ مَنْ أَحْسَنَ عَمَلًا. Indeed, those who have believed and done righteous deeds, indeed, we will not allow to be lost the reward of any of you who did well in deeds, i.e. the ajr of your salah, the ajr of your good actions, you're going to see the reward. So here it says, it shows, and what's the reward? The reward is mentioned in the following ayat, which we'll speak about in the next session. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.